Hey everyone, it's Brew here. Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. In this one, we're just going to talk about what the developers have just posted today relating to the possible Halloween event or something related to Halloween. But also we're going to talk about the posted pictures that have been released in Reddit, which relate to some ads for Raid Shadow Legends that might actually have leaked information for future updates regarding 3v3 Arena, a new faction, and the Void Tower. So first up guys, we're going to talk about the Halloween post that has been posted a few hours ago on Reddit. First of all, on Raid's own page, we saw that a pumpkin head posted as a profile picture for the page, but also for the cover page we have a detailed look in the pumpkin, a great background right here. As you can see, we have typical Halloween background, but also we have a champion in the back which is not available at the time. This actually hints for a new champion that might be released with this event. It could be a new fusion or something else, something different that we have so far, but unless it's something that is totally different from what we're used to, this is just gonna be a new fusion champion. He looks really cool. He's like a headless champion, looks like Bad, so he's probably gonna be an undead. He holds the Reaper weapon right there. So it looks really spooky, so it's gonna be like in the Halloween themed. We also had a theme type fusion 1 month ago when it was the Oktoberfest with Molly. We got Molly right there, so this is probably gonna be a fusion, guys. And the good thing is that we might have something else like a new dungeon, but I don't think they're just gonna release that just for the Halloween. I think it's just gonna be a new champion, possibly 2 new champions, because of the champion we have in the back as well, that lady with the hat wearing and looking at the champion holding the Reaper. So we might actually have 2 new champions. We might have some sort of event including pumpkins. We might get pumpkins loot instead of chickens, something like that. Should be really interesting in my opinion, since we don't have any new content at the moment. The game is getting stale. Everyone is looking at other games like the Dragon's Champion game that's been released recently. I think I haven't played it yet, but I don't think I'm gonna plan playing it. I also play Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, so that's not something I'll do. But for this, I'm really excited because Halloween, I think it's this Sunday. We should get more news tomorrow or the following days, maybe Thursday or Friday. We have not yet received any news for the Nightmare campaign that was hinted last week, so hopefully it's gonna be a double release of news with the Halloween event, but also the Nightmare campaign being actually announced. So guys, now we're just gonna talk about the leaked ads that were released on a Russian Telegram channel a few days ago, and then those were posted on Reddit for all users to speculate on what's gonna come to the game. First of all, we're just gonna look at the first picture right here. This is the new faction from just the picture that we're watching right now. We can see that this faction looks like a samurai faction, but it has a weird name on the top. It says getting ready for Asia new faction. So I don't think they're really gonna go for Asia as a name of a new faction. They're just probably gonna go with samurai, since these new champions that we look at right here look like samurais. They all hold the swords. They have the typical samurai costumes, equipment, the gear that the samurais actually used, and they look really cool. They look amazing actually, and I'd really like to play with them once they are released. We have at least 6 champions viewed in this picture right here, so we have to expect at least 6. Maybe these 6 champions are the epics and legendaries that are gonna be included in this new faction. It's really exciting. I really love the 2 new models that we have here being colored, the male and female model as well. Both look really good, and I'm really excited for this new. So just by looking at the next picture, we have the Void Tower. The Void Tower has been in the game since I started playing. When you click on Battle Dungeons, you can see it on the far left. It's a locked dungeon. We don't know what's it about. It's hidden right there if you click on it. The developers have not released what it's gonna be, but from just the picture that we saw, it's gonna be probably something that involves all your Void champions. On the left right here, we have Lightsworn. We have, I think that's Coldheart in the back, and of course Skullcrown. These 3 Void champions are hinted to be like probably they might be needed, but also it might just mean that you need only void champions in order to do this type of dungeon. But the thing is, on the right hand side, we have this dragon looking boss, but it's versus some of champions that I don't think all of them are void. So this is a bit confusing. I don't know if they were just models that they use to make this ad, and it will actually need only void champions, so which is gonna probably be the case. So what I'm guessing is, guys, this dungeon thing is just gonna need void champions. It's gonna have a dragon in the end, similar to the dragon dungeon that we already have right now. It's gonna be quite difficult. Of course, it's gonna have 20 levels, but the thing is, I'm wondering what kind of loot this dungeon is gonna have, since from all the dungeons that we have right now, we actually get all kinds of different sets. So either this new dungeon is gonna have new kinds of gear that might help you progress in the game, progress in the Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare clan boss, or maybe this dungeon is actually gonna drop the epic and legendary skill tomes that everyone wants. Everyone just waits for events in order to get them. There's no other way other than paying. So events, and maybe if you get lucky through the clan boss, but the most consistent way is events. So guys, this is the one I'm most excited about. The next one I'm gonna talk about, I'm not so excited, but this picture is the one I'm most excited about. For the next one, guys, we have the 3v3 arena. Just by looking at the picture, guys, we see nothing special right here. It looks like a really dated picture of the game, maybe one year or 2 years ago, or even when the game was in development. Just says 3v3 arena on the top, and then it shows pictures of 4 champions fighting another 4 champions. So we just have 2 pictures, and at the bottom we have the arcane keep, the void keep, and then the force keep, which means nothing to us because we already have those. And then we see arrows pointing at the void keep. I think this just means nothing. I think this is just an ad and does not mean anything other than the 3v3 arena on the top. What this actually is gonna be, from what I'm thinking about, it's either gonna be 3 things. It's either gonna be 3 teams of champions, like in a championship kind of thing. So each player has to have 3 teams of 4 champions, so 12 champions in total, in order to fight in this arena. So it's gonna be probably for the most later end game players. For example, me, I only have 12 level 60 champions, so I could actually do this kind of event if this was an event type, or if this was a daily thing. But the next kind of theory on this 3v3 arena is maybe we have 3 champion teams instead of 4, because currently in the arena we can only place 4 champions in offense or defense. So this might actually mean 3 champions. This is going to change a bit. The meta is going to probably mean that we're going to have just 1 speed aura, 1 speed booster, and maybe 1 AoE for the nuke team. I don't know about defensive teams, but for nuke teams it's probably going to be something like that. Like for me, I would probably use Seeker, Ghostborn, and then 1 great AoE, like for example now I have Aethel, or if I had Skullcrown, that would be a great 3v3 team. And the third theory that I have about this 3v3 arena, guys, is like a 3-player tournament. Like we have like me versus another 2 players. We have a normal offense and defense, but the winner of this kind of tournament or championship type of thing is gonna be the one who actually beats both of the opponents. So I would have to beat player 1 and then player 2 as well in order to win this. And I'm guessing if I went 2 wins and 0 losses, then I would win the loot, which would probably mean hopefully something like an epic skill book or something. These are just theories, so I was just happy getting these new pictures and being able to maybe think about what Plarium is planning for us in Raid Shadow Legends. So guys, thanks for watching this video so far. Of course, the pictures are just the ones that were leaked or released by the company. So I was just theory crafting on the pictures that I saw on Facebook and on Reddit, and thinking what could they possibly do with the events that we have or could possibly have in the future, as well as the features that we might actually have in the future. So put down in the comments what you actually think those pictures mean, so we can have a small discussion. Leave a like, of course, on my video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That really helps me keep going with these types of videos, and of course I'll see you in the next one. Thank you guys.